Okay, Wildcats, everyone at Journal page 18, solving absolute value inequalities. Conjunction, connected, and it's an and statement. A conjunction is a compound statement formed by joining two statements with the connector and. When it's absolute value less than a number, the solution is x is greater than a number and x is less than a number. When absolute value is less than or equal to a number, the solution is x is greater than or equal to a number and x is less than or equal to a number. The solution also could be no solution. Disjunction, disconnected or. A disjunction is a compound statement formed by joining two statements with the connector or. When its absolute value greater than a number, the solution is x is less than a number or x is greater than a number. When its absolute value greater than or equal to a number, the solution is x is less than or equal to a number or x is greater than or equal to a number. The solution also could be all real numbers. Solving absolute value inequalities by graphing steps. Step 1, graph the right side. Step 2, graph the left side. Step 3, identify the solution is above or below. Step 4, identify if it's an and or an or statement. Step 5, write the solution to the inequality. Okay, go ahead and complete your notes. All right, now your notes are completed. Let's take a look at example 1. Solving the absolute value inequalities. Example 1, solve the inequality. The absolute value of x minus 1 minus 3 is greater than negative 2 by graphing. Okay. Now, first off, we're going to graph the right side, which I'm going to do that in yellow, which is negative 2. So we have a horizontal line at negative 2. Okay. Next part, I'm going to graph the left side in orange. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to correspond to our notes that says when it's greater than, it's an or statement. And I'm going to write that to remind myself that this is an or statement. Okay. All right. Now, the transformation tells us from the origin we go right 1, down 3. So from here we go right 1, down 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we know that the value goes to the right 1, up 1, to the right 1, up 1, to the right 1, up 1, and then to the left 1, up 1, 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 and so on. Okay. Now, it's greater than, so we're looking for all the pieces that are above negative 2. So it's above here, and it's above here. Okay. So that means x is less than 0, or x is greater than 2. Now to graph this on the number line, let's put 0 right here. Let's put 2 here. Now there's no line underneath, so we have an open circle at 0, and we have an open circle at 2. Okay. Now our shading should correspond to the graph, so our shading is here and here. Okay. So x is less than 0 or x is greater than 2. Okay, so go ahead and finish up example 1. Okay. Now let's take a look at example 2. Now you notice I'm using the same inequality except for I'm changing the inequality in the middle. So it's the same except for that. So you can see the difference between the or statement and the and statement. So example 2, solve the inequality. Absolute value of x minus 1 minus 3 is less than or equal to negative 2 by graphing. So again, I'm going to graph the right side first, which is a horizontal line at negative 2. Okay. And I'm going to graph this side in blue to correspond because it's less than, we know it's an and statement. Okay. So again, we go right 1, down 1, 2, 3. We know we go to from the vertex, we go right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, and so on. Okay, now we're looking for it's less than, and it's less than here and here. Okay. So we can say that x is greater than or equal to 0, but less than or equal to 2. So graphing it. Now there's a line in, so we have a closed circle at 0, and we have a closed circle at 2. And we know it's between 0 and 2, including 0 and 2. Okay? All right? So I've kept the example short because I'm really hoping that you watch the 2.3 assignment tutorial, because that's going to help you with all the assignment questions. So with that, go ahead and complete your notes and examples. Start working. I would suggest start watching the tutorial video, then complete your assignment, and have a wonderful Wildcat day.